Okay, I've got a 2008 Suzuki Forenza. We're going to be replacing these evaporator canister solenoids. I've got a PO 466, I believe, code. And let me show you what parts I have. Okay, so here's the part numbers. The CVS32 is the number I had luck with. And then the 214 number there is the one that I had luck with. So sometimes you got to cross-reference these part numbers. Anyways, you got two of these canister solenoids, whatever you want to call them, on here. And we got one up here that's pretty easy to get to by the engine, up on the side of the engine there. And this is I guess the purge solenoid that's supposed to purge the fuel tank, fuel gases into the intake so they can be burnt. So we need one of those. And then this other one looks like this. It's much bigger, and it is I guess a canister vent that is located down behind the gas tank there, so it's a little bit more difficult to get to because you got to get underneath the car. So we're going to be replacing both of these so we can hopefully get rid of this check engine light and take care of this issue. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll get started on this one because it's easier, and then I'll show you how we're going to deal with the other one. Okay, so we got the hood up. We're going to just come over here, right in behind our coil pack here, and see how it slid down on this bracket here. And we're going to have to pop that up and off there. This little connector will just pop off. These you press down to get those loose, and then this one the same way, just push down. A little bit harder to get your hand in there, and just give that a push. So this is sliding right off. Maybe the bracket was broken, but I thought it was supposed to lock. So it may be locked under this tab here that you can see. It's got like a metal tab. That one probably got bent. I probably bent it back long ago and forgot. But anyways, that's all that is. So we'll go ahead and get the other one, slap it back on there, easy enough. Okay, so we're gonna push it right back down on there. I'm actually glad that I don't have to worry about bending that, because that's just more for me to deal with. Let's get our back connector here first. Alright, so we got that one locked. We got that one locked. And boom, there we have the connector. So we're all done there. Okay, so for the next part, I'm going to get this thing backed up on ramps here so we can get under here and I can show you what's going on. Okay, so all we've done is just backed it up on some ramps so we can get under the back here. We'll show you it's located over here on this passenger side. Okay, so come back here under the car, and you're going to look up here on the passenger side, and you'll see this connector right here. First thing, you need to get that off of there. Just take it completely off because it's just going to get in your way. So you're going to pop that off. It's going to come off there just like that. Right now, we come over here and you have got connector. Just give that a pull. And now we're going to get this clip right here with some pliers. Okay, so let's just move that clip back. And just give that a little tug off of there. Okay, now this thing has a tab that like holds it on there that you have to run a little screwdriver or something and lift up on it here. If you look right in there, So I push up on that metal tab there. Have to get in behind here. And sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so there we go. So you see how that just locks on there onto that little metal tab. Kind of has a tab like the other one, but I already bent that one. Okay, so now we got our new one going in this direction. We're just gonna slide it back on here. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong here. Well, it's just as easy to remove these tins. For whatever reason, it's wanting to be difficult. So we're going to just take this brace off of here. Okay, with it off of here, I was able just to slide it right on there easily. I think it was just the way that it was angled. So that's how I did that anyways. So probably just as easy, and I was thinking the same thing before, just as easy just to remove this. I mean, getting it off there is no problem, but getting it to line back up, it's a little bit more difficult to see what you're doing and messing with that tab. And you got just two 10mm here to remove, and it's just that easy. Just take it down, place it, and then stick it back up in place. Watch out for your eyeballs. Let's get that back on. Go ahead and get our clamp. And this little hose fell out from where it goes, in case you're wondering. It just slips up in there. We're just going to pop it back on. Okay, and as for this little clip, once it's slid on there, just pop that right back in. You'll see that it won't come off. Now for the connector. There we are. So as you can see, the hardest part of this is just getting the car off the ground on the ramps, just so you can get under there to work on this back canister. Okay, so the only thing I got left to do is delete the codes, and hopefully these don't come back, and of course we'll test drive it and everything. That's going to do it for the video. These parts, by the way, I think were like $20 each, $20 to $25. I'll try to leave some links to those. You know, if you have one of these cars, you already know you pretty much have to order everything. They don't have it in the parts store. It's special order, so you already know that. So anyways, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. As always, I invite you to subscribe, and thanks for watching.